Hello, my name is Patricia Holmes and I'm your Photoshop instructor, and we are working through Chapter 7, and I'm on the bottom of page 187. And what we're going to do next is we are going to add a type, a path in order to put type on this. So guys, make sure you click the background layer. I want you to be at the very bottom layer before we do anything else. And then in the layers, and then what I want to show you something. What I previously did is I went into paths and I added the character panel also. So what I did is I opened up character and I dragged it and docked it next to paths because we're going to be working with each of these closely. So while we're doing all this, I want you to make sure, once again, before we get going, that you're on the very bottom layer. Okay, and now here's my paths. Okay, so click onto this layer and you are going to see a line come out of the model's mouth, and we're going to put some text on it. So click the text, and what we're going to do is, before we do anything else, we need to change the character of this. And so the author wants us to make 16 points down on here, font size. So we're just going to type it in. And a -10 tracking. We want the color to be white, and we want all fonts, all capital for the fonts. And then next we're going to click the right align on the option bar. We're going to click right align on the option bar. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to this and look at my mouse. I'm going to back out this again. When you see the line, that line cross over just like this, click and start typing. So I'm typing what is told to us type on page 189. What's new with games? Question mark. Okay, so I did that. Press enter, and then I want you to come over here to the layers, and you'll see this is what we just typed. Next, the author is going to have us duplicate this particular layer. So we're going to do this actually twice, and we're going to say what's new with music, and we're going to also say what's new with phones. So let's go music. This is going to be another layer, and then we're going to take this and duplicate the word phones. Okay, and we're going to click OK. And so what I want to show you is that when you make a copy of anything in Photoshop, the copy goes right on top of the original. So I'm going to come over here like this, and then I'm going to come over here. This one. I'm going to make it this. Now, as you guys can see, that we named. There we go. We named the layer, but the text on here didn't change. So I'm going to double click this. I'm going to come over here. I double clicked my T icon, and we're going to type in music. Good. Come down here, and on this one, I'm going to change. I double click my T icon, and I'm going to change this to phones. Okay, good. One of the next things we're going to do is we are going to warp this text a little bit more. So you can take the layer, and what you can do is if you're on a Mac, you can go Control click, and you're going to see a menu that comes up. We're looking for warped. Oh, let's see. Let me try it one more time. Okay, here it is. Warp text. Okay, so let's just hit OK. All right. So what we're going to be doing here is that we are going to go into Style, which is the author is recommending Wave, and bending it at 33. So we're going to do that. and it's going to change our text. So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to double click it. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to go warp. You're going to click OK, and you're going to go wave, and we're going to go 33, and you can see it change. So I'm going to have you go through these and change them and warp them a little bit more, and then what I want you guys to do is I want you to use the free transform, Command T, and I want these words to come out of his mouth. So this one's fine. Let's go to this one, and I'm going to go Command T. And this one, I want to tilt just a little bit, like that, as if he's speaking it. I'm going to use the arrows, get closer. When I'm happy, I'm going to press return. And the same, we did that one, let's do this one. Command T, and tilt it. Okay, and when you're happy, hit return. Okay, so that's the text version on page 191. And when you're happy with that, you're happy with the text that you want, you're done. So we're done with this particular job. Okay, so next we are going to be designing some paragraphs for type. But I think I'm going to get into that on the next training video. Okay, thanks for listening.